G'day, this is Simon and James at South OC Cars and Coffee. Perfect weather and a perfect turnout. What a great mix of cars this morning. What have you seen, James?
We have so many cool things here this morning. First and foremost, we have Ford North America that brought out their brand new S650 GT California Special. That thing is awesome. It's really, really cool to have one of the first ones out here before they bring it to any of their other shows. We do have a crazy amount of supercars and hypercars this morning. We have 2 SF90s. We have a ton of Aventor RSVs. It's a really, really good day for supercars and everything else too. What have you seen?
Yeah, there's a car that's just got back from SEMA. It's a Corolla. I think we looked at with a whole lot of dry carbon, which is super cool. And there's also an amazing Superbird here that's a Richard Petty tribute car. Absolutely incredible looking car. Don't forget, if you're coming to South OC Cars and Coffee, please remember our rules: no speeding, no revving, no burnouts. That includes getting on and off the freeway and on the streets of San Clemente. All right, mate, let's go for a walk, check some stuff out.
Let's do it. Here we have one of the first 296s at South OC Cars and Coffee, the first of the V6 hybrid Ferraris, getting rid of that twin turbo V8. This thing does look pretty cool. I'm just really interested to hear how it sounds under acceleration, but honestly, the design language is pretty neat. I'm excited to see what they do with the special models of this, possibly a Pista or something similar, but it's a very, very interesting car. Here we have a GT40 this morning at South OC Cars and Coffee. Beautiful red with the white pinstripes. You can see the supercharged V8 in the back. And of course, the manual transmission. A true driver's car. This thing is absolutely stunning. Here we have a guest appearance from Skinny's World here at South OC Cars and Coffee this morning. You can see this car is very, very modified. His R8, super cool 1016 lip on the front, tons of carbon all around, massive wing, but it is still missing that supercharger. Chris, when are you doing that? Come on, it's been 2 years now, 3 years. I don't even know how long you've had this car for, but you need some boost. Aside from that, this car is really, really cool, tastefully modded.
So I'm here with Chris, aka Skinny's World. What's happening, man?
Nothing much.
Hey, the big question: when are you going to put a supercharger on the R8?
Well, the big exclamation point is, am I going to keep it? That's what we're waiting for.
Okay, so what if...
I might, well, I'll say upgrade, lateral move to a Huracan.
Ah, interesting. So when you get a Huracan, then you're going to put a supercharger.
Then I'll put a supercharger. Yeah. But don't rush it, everybody.
So, exactly, don't rush
I want to enjoy it before I start dumping it.
Yeah, no, I've always said, like with my car, I've progressively done things.
Yes.
Because then you start to get sick of it. You go, time for a refresh.
That is very true. That's true.
I've had 3 different sets of wheels. I've had 3 different types of grills. I've had 3 motors, but that wasn't necessarily because I wanted to refresh it. Hey, tip boys and girls, sometimes when you push things over 1,000 horsepower, stuff breaks. Just tell your wife that it was natural, wear and tear.
Natural wear and tear.
You're not watching this, are you, honey?
Hide the bills, they'll never know.
So, mate, good to see you here. So, what's happening in your world?
That's really what's going on. Trying to get that going. See if I'm gonna get rid of my car, get a Huracan, if not, supercharge it, and kind of getting the next build ready for that.
Excellent.
That's really what's going on.
Excellent.
So, a lot more behind it, which a lot more behind the scenes work than people expect. So it doesn't happen like that all the time. So interest rates are garbage right now.
Oh, for sure.
That's my biggest thing, is not to get into something that's crazy high. So
no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You see people that are purchasing cars with loans that you expect it's like a mortgage for a house. You know? Yeah. Here, take this car on a 20-year loan. It's gonna. Even that dog over there is complaining about it right now. Exactly.
They're agreeing.
High interest rate, obviously. Hey, mate, thanks for coming out. It's been a good day. Always
I do want to say, I told you earlier, but guys, their merch, go buy it. Their new shirts and their sweaters are amazing. I'm just saying that. I'm about to go buy it right now. Their sweaters are killer.
Excellent.
So good job with that.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's Sarah. She's all over that, and the guys from the PDM brand saying, knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
Knock it out of the park. All right, mate. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Cheers.
Just to savor, I've got my own issues. I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you. Just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
A Shark Blue 992 GT3 this morning. You can see we do have another matching one down there. This one is beautiful. You can see factory Porsche stripe down the center, the carbon roof, center lock wheels, massive wing. This thing is awesome.
Is everybody in the world blind?
Here we have the matching Shark Blue 992 GT3 rebuilt by LNC. Yes, I said rebuilt. This one was crashed and then repaired flawlessly. You can never know this thing was ever in a crash. You can see these crazy 5-spoke HRE-esque LNC wheels on the side of it. Big banner on it, of course. This car is awesome. Matching pieces here this morning at South OC Cars and Coffee. Which one will you take? We have the metallic gray or the classic red with the silver wheels. You can see this one has the black wheels on it, the carbon. You can see the exposed carbon on these wheels is just absolutely stunning. Which one would you guys take? Make sure you leave a comment down below. Here we have a ridiculous SF90 by the guys over at Signature Wheel. You can see this SF90 is stunning, has the factory Assetto Furiano package, which is the exposed carbon lip. You can see it has a crazy aggressive wing on the back, which is actually from the factory. It's absolutely dumped on some crazy signatures. I think it's probably a 2021 setup or maybe even a 21-22 staggered setup. Tons of exposed carbon. Those beautiful seats inside. What an awesome car.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
This car is the ticket. This is a 991.2 GT3 Touring finish in God's Red. This is absolutely stunning. You can see the deep red paint, the buckets inside, and then of course the manual transmission. I believe it's a 7-speed. Beautiful car.
In circulation, one step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it.
We are very pleased to have the very first showing anywhere in the world of this new package from Ford. This is actually called the GT California Special, GTCS. Ford Detroit reached out to us, said, hey, we want to bring this to your show and unveil it before we take it to the LA Auto Show. So we're really excited about this. Now, this is a package that you can order on top of your regular GT, and in that package comes the rave blue features, like for example the air intake here and the decal here, and then we have obviously the rave blue wheels as well, the badging, even the side stripe, which you can see has got this ghosted effect, stippled effect in there, the badging down there, and then the interior details as well with the blue stitching as well. So great to have the guys from Ford along with this brand new GT. Great to show it off here, and to celebrate we have brought in all of these other amazing Fords through here. For example, we've got a Mach 1 sitting here, one of the new Mach 1s with a classic Mach 1. Isn't that great to see as well? We got a Roush Mustang over there, GT 500 I think this is over here. Yep, it is. So a great turnout of cars down through here, all celebrating this brand new Ford brought to us by Ford Motor Company. Line up a custom Supra through here. Check this out. Look at the aero on this thing. Man, absolutely amazing. Wide body on it, but check all of the carbon fiber on it, these massive wheels. Absolutely cool. Somebody's done a ton of work on this thing. Look at the back as well. Over here, same thing, beautiful well wheels on this thing. Carbon fiber hood looks amazing, and then all open up there. And then this amazing wrap on this one at the end. How interesting. Once again, ton of work done on the front end, ton of work on the side, everything. This is cool. And the wheels on the back. Very interesting build. All 4 of these cars are super cool. Big shout out to our newest sponsor. This is Mountain View Adventures. How are you guys? These guys do the coolest fit out. If you want to take a van and you want it to look amazing, check this thing out. You know, either buy it, fit it out, or these guys will do it for you. Check it out. Look at the beautiful millwork in this thing, all that beautiful plywood in there. So get your bed, get your kitchen sink, everything, your refrigerator, voltage control, everything in that. This is so cool. Make sure to check them out. This is Mountain View Adventure Vehicles. We have some cool cars in this area. Got to show all of them to you. Starting off with this incredible little Corolla. This thing, have a look at the attention to detail under here. So, running this fuel injection system on the side here. Really interesting fuel injection. Notice the injectors on the top. Carbon fiber ram tube. Look at all the dry carbon on this. Here. The grille's made of dry carbon. The front bumper's made of dry carbon. The paintwork is absolutely incredible. This beautiful wide body kit. Gorgeous wheels on it. The mirrors, dry carbon. Just wonderful looking interior. Look at that brown sort of plaid interior in there. That Momo wood rim steering wheel, and also the gear lever there. Dry carbon on the handles here. Also over here, really hard to form shapes in dry carbon without seams through there. Same with the taillight surrounds. Notice the exhaust on there. That's very much sort of a Japanese style of modification. This is a very pretty car. Beautiful condition. Just a wonderful build. Next to it, we have a Russian car, believe it or not. Check this thing out. Same thing again, really unusual to see a car like this, isn't it? Just not something you would typically see. Got beautiful leather interior in it, but very interesting, cool to see. And next to it, have a look at this, Richard Petty. That apparently is all original. This is a beautiful, beautiful Plymouth Superbird. Amazing looking car. Of course, made famous in this color scheme by NASCAR legend Richard Petty and his massive hat. I saw this thing come in and I just wanted to say, shake and bake, or if you ain't first, you're last. Have a look at it. It's got some new seats put in it. It's a pretty cool looking car. Great to see three very different cars in a row along here. A couple of our sponsors right here, Reviver. We've got digital license plates approved by the DMV. You've got the ability of having the background either black or white. If the car gets stolen, it can actually say stolen on the plate. And you don't have to mess around with those annoying stickers every year you got to get from the DMV. You use your app to renew it. The app also allows you to know if the vehicle's moved. So it's got telematics built into it. You can get these either battery charged or battery operated or hardwired as well if you don't want to do the wiring. So Revive it, make sure to check them out on our website. The guys from Polestar here every week. Got so many great cars coming out, always great to see them. This is the Polestar 2, this is the updated version. Make sure to check them out. If you haven't driven one of these yet, click the link on the QR code. Go and arrange yourself a test drive. It's an amazing car. This cool little thing is called a Fiat Jolly. What a great little car, based of course on the Fiat 500 and then built by Gear. If you had a yacht, let's say in Monaco, and you needed to get down to the pier so you could get on your yacht, what better way to do it than in a Jolly? This particular one doesn't have its roof, but there was a roof that went over the top that sort of had a fringe around the outside. Look at this rattan interior in this thing. It's just such a classic piece of motoring history, this little thing. Absolute joy to drive, although I probably wouldn't take it down the 5 on a Saturday afternoon, I don't think. Might be a little bit scary with cars going past you at 70 miles an hour.
I might know, cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, this ain't on the man. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at, though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap, though. Yeah. Want me on your song, throw a couple steps.
Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous little Berkeley. This belongs to Jim, who's standing over here. And we're going to come back and make this car of the week, Jim, because the story behind this is beautiful. Look at that gorgeous little motor. I mean, basically it's a motorcycle engine sitting in there with all those carbs on it. Very, very cool. Tiny little car. I think this might even be smaller than the Fiat Jolly that's over there. Don't go away. You're going to be our car of the week.
Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Check out this beautiful Bel Air. Isn't this gorgeous? Everything from the chrome work to the white wall tyres. Then the interior back in the days when they'd actually colour match the interior into the car. Even the steering wheel looks so, so cool. I don't think those speakers are original somehow. Can't imagine them being that back there. Now, I don't see a year on this car, but I think it's 54, but I could be wrong.
I'm going mainstream.
Hey, this Dodge truck is kind of cool. It's actually a resto mod. I mean, look at the beautiful old patina on the paintwork there. These steel wheels were a bit of a giveaway to me, but then I started walking up, and there is a later model turbo diesel in this thing. Isn't that cool that somebody's taken the time to actually transplant big radiator turbo diesel out of something new? I can't tell what it is, but and then sort of a comfortable interior as well. How cool is that? What a great old truck, new old truck. It's one of my favourite cars of the show, this beautiful 69. It's naturally aspirated, tough as, sounding beautiful.
Spit your words on someone else. Don't act like you're so obsessed with me, You know that I ain't coming back, I'm sorry. Read my lips, you do not like that. You're drowning without me. Take it all back, but if you want my sympathy, honey, well, come as a bitch, get ready for
Very unusual BMW here. This is a 2000 CS look at that front grille. I think that might have been as polarizing, that front end, as what the big grille was recently when BMW introduced that. But this is a beautiful car, very typical of this era where the designs were just wonderful and beautiful woodwork. Even the interior on this is ultra modern. If you didn't tell me what this is and you showed me, I'd almost guess something like a Citroen with that steering wheel with that wooden dash in there as well. Velour interior, really pretty car on all angles. Just unusual, very, very unusual in the design.
Someone else, don't act like you're so obsessed with me, with me. You know that I ain't coming back, I'm sorry. Read my lips, you do not like that, you're drowning without me. Take it all back, but if you want my sympathy, honey, well, come as a bitch, get ready for this.
Get ready for this.
You know that I ain't coming back, I'm sorry. Read my lips, you do not like that, you're drowning without me. Take it all back, but if you want my sympathy, honey, well, come as a bitch, get ready for this.
Get ready for this.
Is it for another South OC Cars and Coffee. First and foremost, I want to say a huge thank you to Ford for bringing out their brand new Mustang GT California Special. It was awesome having that car here today. Please remember, if you're coming to our event, remember, no revving, no speeding, and no burnouts. It does include on the property, driving through the streets of San Clemente and then getting on and off those freeways. I want to say a huge thank you to all the sponsors. We have the Bracketeer, Wear Marketing, McGuire's, Pulsar, PDM Brands, Next Level Auto Protection, Happy Jewelers, Reviver, Carbon-Tastic, and then of course Mountain View Adventure Vehicles as well. And then I want to say a huge thank you to all the volunteers as well for helping us out each and every week. We could not put this show on without them. If you want to become a volunteer, hit us up on Instagram at South OC Cars and Coffee Merch. So we handle all the volunteer rostering, and then while you're over there, check out some of the new t-shirts, hats, and hoodies that we have. We've got a ton of other stuff over there as well. If you are volunteering at South OC Cars and Coffee, you do get to bring your car in before 8:30, and then Ruby Zenna does provide a free coffee and donut for everyone helping us out.
Yeah, big thank you to Ruby's for doing that and feeding the masses while they're here as well. And a big thank you to the outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here. Remember, if you need to do any shopping, go to the movies, go to a restaurant, or even just come and grab a coffee, come to the outlets, tell them South OC Cars and Coffee send you. Big thank you to the city of San Clemente as well for their support. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.
Thank you, guys.